Hi guys, Ann here, and today we have an outside vlog. Let me just tell you, it's very early in the morning. It's still, and I got all my stuff together, which I'll show you. I have you on this table, and it's probably a little crooked, but just temporarily, because I took the tripod, the one that's not real tall. For the other one is in my room. I don't feel like going all the way back upstairs, but I'm already got bit. I don't know what you can see. Are you guys like that? If I get like a bug bite or anything, I'm like allergic, and it will swell up so bad. And so I do have, I came prepared with my little Wawa bag. So I have this Deep Woods. I'm getting ready to spray myself. And then this works amazing. I got this off of Amazon. It's Benadryl Extra Strength Itch Stopping Gel. And I am telling you, this works really, really well. So I'm getting ready to, hold on. Because I have my wet wipes and everything. I came prepared. So really quickly, as I'm putting that itchy, so I don't touch my face. So I started Thursday, and I think I had a little clip of Lexi's boyfriend helping me. Tyler helped a little bit as well when he got off of work. All right, so here is the gate that came up, and then this gate in here. Now I can get in here. See, this is where the gate was. Now I can get in here and get all this done. Back there looks good.
Many unbearable hours later.
Okay, so all of the fence is up. Just do another day, because this has to be really dug up as deep in there. But the main thing is done. Look at this. Like, look at this. This, am I zoomed in? Has been here. I mean, look how thick. 20 years at least. And on this side, look. All of it is up. It looks so good. There's some more of the fencing. And we had to cut some branches down. But now I'm going to do all this. Tomorrow I'm going to, of course, clean all this up. And then I'll be working on these branches. Like cutting a lot of these like little branches with my saw. I have been, I don't know why, it's steamy out because it's so humid. But I've been working on the side yard. So here is where our fence and yard, it starts right here, and then this goes down. And then Tyler went and bought a truck. Don't even ask. And so like I've been cleaning all of this up. It had so many leaves, but the bark. So I'm just going to finish up around here and then call it a day. And it was so time consuming that it seems like we only got a little done, but like I was literally outside for over 6 hours straight. Like I would come here and sit and take breaks and stuff, but I was out here. Like I didn't go in the house, rest, and then come back outside. I just was steady working. And then Friday, I had to take the day off, which was yesterday, because first of all, it was 108 with the heat index. And I put in my community post that my AC in my room again went out. When it gets past 103, I noticed that's what's happening. Wow, I could feel this. It's like a welt. That it turns off. And it finally was able to cut back on and stay on about 9 o'clock. So I was so with the heat and everything, and I'm always scared, like, oh my god, is there going to be a fire or what have you up in that attic, that I forgot to even post a video that I already edited and everything for my beauty channel. So I'll put that up tonight. I have a couple bottles of water with me. I also have some peanut butter crackers in case my sugar drops. If you don't know, I am diabetic, so I get like shaky when I start sweating and stuff. I've told you that the leaves back here, this is all the way at the very end of our property. Like right here, the leaves are like stacked like this, where it's years, decades worth of leaves and stuff. So I show you guys all the time. I got this on Amazon, and what I do is I use these to scoop up, and you can get a big pile of leaves, but constantly you know, like this, twisting my wrist. My wrist hurt so bad yesterday. Just this side yard here took me probably 3 hours, honestly, because I had to pull up all the weeds, and I had to, you know, just so much leaves and bark from the trees falling, and it's so time consuming. And then I did the front, like where that one tree is, where that was out of control. And that's all that I did. I know it's going to take me a few days to get all these leaves up. I know that. So I'm going to do as much as I start, you know, where my body starts hurting. I'll do a little bit. I'm going to try to get up as much as I can. But I've noticed, because I told you my grandmother bought this house in 1979, and there's a lot of animals. I think there's 18 animals that are buried on this property when my mom, before she passed away. And that's from all my grandmother's kids who had like cats, and they had dogs, and my grandmother had a bunny rabbit called Bunny that lived outside. And then my aunts and stuff, when they had kids and grew up, you know, were my cats and stuff, and like buried them out here. And this was just the place to bury the, you know, because we knew we were always going to keep this property, it would stay in the family. And so what my mom did, you know, was always put like bricks. It would show us markers. That way we knew, be careful when you dig, you might dig up a cat, mostly cats and stuff. But I mean like hamsters. So when I say 18, I ain't talking about no 18 dogs. You know, there's a few hamsters, but mostly, like I said, cats and different things like that. So like, for instance, this brick was right here. I don't know if you can, I know I always have you guys zoomed in, but there is this little hole right here, but we had to move the brick to get to this fence. So I think that's where Sinner was buried, the German Shepherd. Either that or Cleo. Cleo was our Doberman Pinscher. So one of them was buried here, or Sheba, I'm not sure. Sheba was my dog, the one I told you that, you know. And then like all these little things, like, you know, but from years they've moved. So I don't know what I'm going to find. I'm looking right now. I see another brick here. Oh, God. I don't know what I'm going to find. There's another brick. So we shall see. So anyway, this is what I have to get up. A lot of these, like this type of stuff, I'm cutting off. See how this had like actually went into it? So I need to cut this off. But I need to do a layer at a time, you know. These smaller ones I'm going to cut because you see there's spider webs. So a lot of I had to cut this so we can get to the fence. So the boys definitely have to do this because they're so dug in the ground. But I told Tyler, let's keep one of them. Because I have this for, you know, the dogs and stuff. Like I have it in here. But I figured if we keep, even if it's just this, that we can have another dog tied up here forever out here or something like that. Then all this was behind the fence. So I need to cut all of this. This, I don't know what I want to do because it's privacy, you know, from our neighbors. They have a smaller fence. So if you can see, this is our fence here, which goes to this 4 foot. But they have a fence over there. Now, from where that tree is, where the fence is what I worked on the other day. And as you can see, everything is up. There was, I mean, it was like up to here. So many weeds, so many leaves. Like, look, see? I mean, there's still a bunch of leaves that were, these are probably so, I mean, I'm talking about decades. That is just crazy. You know, you can only get so much up. So that's what I did. I got all the front here. Oh, I just walked into a spider web. Now, I'm going to give you an example. So right here, this is where the kids park and stuff. Now, I was trying to, like, get this up. But as you can see, as much as I keep doing this, it's leaves. It just keeps going. I mean, I took a shovel and I was still getting leaves. I mean, this is not dirt, it's wet leaves, you know? So it's just so much. So yeah, so I will show you. I did not film too much of the boys and stuff when they were working, because they were working hard and it was hot, and I didn't want to sit here and have my camera and be like, oh, I'm filming for YouTube, even though they wouldn't have cared. I mean, some things are not appropriate. Now, if we were just out here, I think, you know, because Tyler had just got off of work and all of that, but if we were just raking and different things, that's something different. But I'm like, no, I don't want to do that, because they may not want to film anymore, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to come back probably in a couple hours to show you how much progress I got. Again, I'll probably be working for about 3 or 4 hours, and it probably won't look like a whole bunch, but it's time consuming, but it's going to get done. So I'm going to do a little areas at a time. I'm going to start here first and work my way down. And just pray I don't dig up any skeletons. All right, I'll be back. I'm sweating. I noticed I have my truck here. I probably should move my truck. I don't know. Oh, and I also, the other day, I did cut the grass that was over here, so that's done. So, all right, let me start doing this. Let's see how this rake works. If not, I'm gonna have to get that metal one. Oh yeah, see, I'm gonna have to cut off. Look at this. Oh no. I got these gloves from the dollar store. I'm gonna have to get more gloves now. This is from the other day. These are the shirts I get at Walmart. I love them, they're big. I think this is the extra large. Got my glasses, got my saw. Now I can rake. Get that big branch out. Ew. Oh God, there's worms in the dirt. But if you can see, it's just layers and layers of leaves. All right, so I'm gonna work on this and I'll be back. So let me put you up a little bit. So this metal rake is working a lot better. I just need like a wider one. I thought I had one. I don't know where it's at. Look, I'm finding. So this, I don't know what this is, but it's glass, so I got to be careful. But I'm finding a whole lot of stuff. Okay, what is this? Oh, this might have came off the table. I put my gloves on. I was taking a break. But when I was raking, I found this again. Remember, I keep showing you this? This is what I hate. Roots and everything are, that's crazy, are all in there. That's how old this is. So we're about to take the bolt cutters and get rid of this. Whew, got it. This thing of metal caused so much pain and trauma in my childhood. I mean, it was so old. I don't know what you can see, but look at that. This is like orange color. I thought it was a wire. Let me turn you around. Hold on. You see, look at the pretty orange. Like, I literally thought it was a wire at first. But I'm gonna saw all that off. But so far we're getting there. Now we just have to go work on that. Ah, look at that. Got a lot to go. I'll be back. As I was cutting, Isaiah came out. So I started cutting right here, and then the saw got overheated, so I have to wait till it cools off. So, as you can see, it's almost off. Oh, my wrist is hurting, sorry. So I had to put you on the tripod. Because I know me, if I overwork myself, then I start getting chest pains and shortness of breath and stuff. But I do, I sit down a lot. Like, I'll sit down for about 15 minutes and so, you know, every so often. But I just get so mad because I remember I used to be able to, I could do all this without even taking a break. And I would be able to be out here till 7, 8 o'clock at night until it started to get dark and I couldn't see. And I would, like, basically finish it. And I can't do that anymore. And it's very frustrating because it's like, my mind is still here and I want to get all this stuff done, but my body won't allow me, you know, with the heart, my heart disease and stuff. And it's very frustrating. You know what I mean? All right, I'm going to finish this up and I'll be back. I know it's a very boring vlog, but you know, I want to take you with me with the process, and then I want to like put flowers all up here and different things, you know, and just decorate, you know, or a little bit. I also want to get like a what do you call them, floodlights or solar power lights back here as well, like sensor lights. So that way I can, because I notice I do get Wi-Fi out here, so that way I can go live or, you know, what have you at night and stuff when it gets cooler out and nicer out. But I'm just getting the ones down that always gets all those spider webs, so I don't have to worry about that, you know. But I feel good. I'm getting it done. It's like such a good feeling when you do something yourself and you see the before and you see the after. You know what I mean? And that's why I said, even if I was a millionaire, yes, I can get money from Tyler or what have you and have somebody come out here and landscape this and get it all done in a day, yes. But then I wouldn't treasure it as much. Does that make sense? I like to work and I like to get things done, and it keeps my mind from thinking about a lot of things, you know. And I don't know how much longer I have that I could do this type of stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like, why I want to do it. Because once I'm the type of person, once I can't do a lot of things, that's going to depress me because I've always been very active. Does that make sense? And I also think it's because, you know, my whole adult life, I had nobody to depend on. I had to do everything myself if I wanted to get things done. So I'm not used to, you know, having other people do stuff that I need to get done. Does that make sense? So it's still hard mentally to say, okay, well, I don't know. I just enjoy, I want to do it myself. It's very weird because I'm either that type or I'm the type I put things in the back of my head. So either I conquer it and want to do everything myself. Maybe it's a control thing. That could be what it is, a control thing. Or like this tree I don't like. So I've been here, what, 5 years already. I just let it go. Let it get spider webs and all of this kind of stuff because I didn't want to deal with this. So I put it in the back of my head. I'm like, well, it's the back of my property. Only time you see it is if you pull in or something like that. If you park it in the back. Nobody sees it because anybody that comes to my house, they park in the front. And then I have the fenced in yard, which is nice where the dogs go. Like nobody comes behind, you know, so it's like, oh, I ain't worried about it. And I'm like either black or white. There's no gray in the middle. You know what I mean? All right, let me go ahead and finish this up and I'll be back. Okay, so this is where I'm at. I still have to clean this mess up. Got most of the leaves up here. I cut a lot of branches down, but you know, I gotta like finish cutting like right here and stuff. But I cut a lot down. These things I can do another day. But now I don't have to worry about my spider webs. I'm gonna cut that branch down as well. And again, another day I'll finish cutting, you know, so it's all the way down. I just need to do a little at a time. There's my mess. I started raking here, but I cut all of those little trees that were here, and then there were like little stumps and stuff. This right here I think I'm going to keep just for privacy, but so it's coming. It's coming. I still have to rake up in here, but I mean, this is like, look how, this is roots. Like, look how strong, like, it's, anyway. So I just have to clean these leaves up. It's a mess. Okay. I am so filthy. So yeah, I'm just going to clean that up, and then I'm going to call it a day. I'm not going to do that side yard like I wanted to do. That's my thing. I want to, like, and I'm like, oh, let me do this, 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 and this. And then what happens is I do, you know, like a little bit of this, and then I stop, and then I start cutting trees, you know, branches, and I stop. Then I start raking. Raking is hard for me because anytime a movement like this, I get shortness of breath real easy. And then, like, I'm like, okay, well, let me go ahead and finish doing those little stumps on that side yard. You know, let me go ahead and get all that done. And then before you know it, not one thing is completed because I have a mess here, and a mess here. And that's how ADD and ADHD minds work, you know? So my main goal is I'm just going to basically stop what I'm doing and clean up my mess. So I'll probably be out here another couple hours cleaning up my mess. And then I'm done. And then there's tomorrow. And then tomorrow will be a lot easier, you know. But I probably been out here so far about 6 hours. So I think that's enough. I'll tell you what. I am definitely going to get in the shower and take me a nap. Yes, I am. I said he heard the saw because he's off. And he's like, what are you doing? And he's seeing, I'm like, I got myself in trouble. But he has a date. He's taking his girlfriend out. So I was like, no, don't worry about helping me because I'm having fun. Not fun. No, I'm not having fun. It's more like therapy, I guess you can say, you know. And then I sit and I take my time and I'm vlogging and all of this stuff, and I'm like, you know, I don't want him to get tired and all that and have to go out. I'm not worried about it. So he said tomorrow when he gets off work, whatever, you know, I don't get done, you know, he'll do and stuff. So all right, I guess let me clean up, and then I will come back and show you what today's, the end of Saturday's I can't even think, vlog looks like, my yard looks like. I'll be back. Okay, update. I got the whole backyard done. This is the trees. Some of them. The smaller ones I already got rid of. This, I just cleaned it up, but I'm going to keep that for privacy. But look at this. Everything is cleaned up. Look at that. All the way. All those branches are gone. Again, another day, like, I'll finish cutting them up and making them look clean. Now we just got to take the poles out. I'm going to keep one of them, like I said, for the dog. Probably this one, since I have right here for one of the dogs. But look at that. And then we'll have flowers, or I'll plant grass seed or something, you know, eventually. And then, I mean, look at this. It's all cleaned up. I gotta, like, wash the seats and stuff like that, but yep. Look at that. I mean, all the way down. All right, I'm tired. I thought this was gonna take me a long time, but I told you, I'm the type, I'll keep going. I've been taking a lot of breaks, and I'm done. I've probably been out here close to 7 hours, but I cannot believe I got it done. I mean, you can still see some, like, you know, I'm not trying to be perfect. I got mainly it up, and then tomorrow I'll clean all this stuff up, clean up like what I cut and stuff, and then I'll probably do one more rake and get that up, you know what I mean? And then it's done. Now, like I said, I can start decorating. And I am so excited. I really, really am. Today's Saturday. I don't know if I can get this vlog up for you guys or not. You guys will probably already see it, but I'm going to premiere a live stream coming up so that I can give away 10 free memberships. They last for 30 days. And then every month I can give 10 away, but it's random. So, you know, it's whoever, you know, is opt-in to get the free memberships. And I think that's it. I cannot wait to get in the shower. I am like so sticky and from steady sweating and spraying the dry woods spray, bug spray and all of that. But since I got a lot of these branches up that had like the spider webs and all of that, like I really haven't got bit or anything, so that's good. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. All right, anyway, let me say my goodbyes. I know, like I said, this isn't everybody's cup of tea. I know the like yard work and stuff doesn't get a lot of views, but that's okay. I know some of you guys enjoy seeing the before and after. And yeah, I'm trying to think what I probably get me a salad, because the boys are going out on dates tonight and Lexi works tonight, so it'll just be me and the dogs. So yeah, I think I'm gonna order me a nice salad. Yes, I am. Alright guys, please thumbs up the video. Thumbs up the video if you do like these outside yard works or renovation stuff. And then after, like I said, I get the backyard. As soon as I get done the backyard, fall's gonna come, and then I'm gonna start all over with the leaves and everything. But then we'll start doing the inside, like finishing painting, decorating, all of that stuff. I just wanted to get this done first. And yeah, so thumbs up the video if you're interested in that. Don't forget to comment. Commenting really does help out with engagement, even if you just leave an emoji. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay healthy, and most importantly, always stay you. Never let somebody take you out of your character. I felt like I had a cough. I was trying to get it all done at once. Do as I say, not as I do. I think the allergies are coming. Okay, bye.